Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. In an industry trying to make money, why on earth would so many people constantly come out and run their mouths and insult potential customers, current customers, ongoing customers, longtime customers, in general, insulting the customers? How do you expect to succeed in any way, shape, or form when you attack someone's opinion? Well, that seems to be the case in this lovely little article from about a week ago. I'm a little late to this party. Video game marketer Chris Hines has lost his ever-loving mind, attacks gamers as spiteful fail sons, because John F. Trent loves words, so do I. Fail sons, failure as a human being, essentially. Calling gamers failures in life, at their job. That's what fail sons means. And wishes, quote, Gamergate dorks fade into oblivion. Well, how about your ideology fade into oblivion? Because if you're not careful, well, hopefully, if we have anything to say about it, you'll be on the losing side of this battle, because we have the money, the demographic that you're catering to over and over and over again. Well, they don't have the disposable income that some of us out there do. The ones who have been supporting your sorry self, your IPs that you market for, we're the ones that have been supporting it for many, 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 many years. And apathy is growing with some of these that you're talking about. Anyway, let's continue. Chris Hines, the co-founder of Ignition Facility, the company that claims to provide various marketing strategies. That's a hell of a strategy. Insult the customer base. Insult the people with the wallets that want to throw... I mean, genuinely, gamers want to throw money at you. We do. We really do. Because, like I've said before, and numerous people have said before, video games are an escape from the real world, from our depressingly dull real lives. And we're more than willing, ready, and able to throw money at developers to take a break from the nonsense. To escape. That's why it's called escapism. Escape into the fantasy worlds, whether it's fantasy, sci-fi, underwater, outer space, planet to planet, whatever. Dystopian future even, which we seem to be on the road for. That's a whole nother thing. We want to throw our money at you, but you keep taking your foot, inserting it in your mouth, and shoving your head up your backside. Why? Moving on. In a post to X, call it Twitter, just call it Twitter, nobody calls it X. Hines, who was the Central Player Relations Manager of Riot Games, I hope you didn't have anything to do with Arcane, between 2011 and 2016, good, that's long enough, go away, vibrating intense, this is really dramatic, this is a dramatic one, folks, vibrating intensely as I manifest the reality where everyone just ignores all the Gamergate dorks and they fade into oblivion. They are a vanishingly small segment of spiteful fail sons who simply can't shut the fuck up. Wow. Vibrating intensely. Maybe you should change turn the plug off. Anyway, manifest a reality where everyone ignores the Gamergate dorks. Oh boy, the Gamergate dorks, the ones complaining about the uglification of women, the piss poor ideological nonsense being shoved down our throats over and over and over again. The race changes, the gender swaps, the just all the nonsense being pushed into the games. That's what we're complaining about, and you're hoping we fade into oblivion? I promise you, when it comes to any game that you're involved with, or any game that Sweet Baby Inc. or any of these other DIE corporations, consulting companies, are involved in, believe me, the gamers will fade into oblivion, and we're taking our wallets with us. Vanishingly small segment. Why don't you go ask the developers for Suicide Squad just how vanishingly small that segment of spiteful fail sons are? Go see how that game's doing, especially after your queer Joker got released in Season 1 with... oh, so many people playing that multiplayer co-op game that's supposed to go on for a year. Unless, of course, you believe the rumors that it'll be shut down within one. It's unclear what Hines' motives for attacking the people he's trying to market to is. Oh, but we got some pretty good ideas. Trying to get those brownie points, and if you believe everybody else, if you believe this, the good old ESG points from BlackRock. Attention! Oh, let's see. I skipped ahead. But he did post at the beginning of March that his company was seeking community marketing associate. Why on God's green earth would anyone want to work with a putz like that? Whatever interest you may have garnered, attention gamers, community, and marketing folks, learn punctuation. Looking for work. We're hiring a community marketing associate to help our clients grow incredible communities for their games. Well, if this is the face, if this is the attitude right here that you put forward for your community managers, I don't think I'd ever want to work with you, near you, or just wouldn't want to work on anything you're associated with. Now, what on earth? There seems to be a lot of that going on, especially with the community managers losing their ever-loving minds recently. Got a few of them with Star Wars Outlaws Shauna Jones. I talked about a few of these. If you're a white dude complaining that diversity being raised is an issue, then people are going to keep raising the lack of diversity until we see change. How about you just make a good game? Who else do we... Oh, she's a lovely, lovely woman talking about white privilege this. I bet she's a white woman. I think she... Yes, she... Oh, look at her right there. This old white girl. Got to be offended on your behalf. Congratulations. Isn't she a wonderful, wonderful spokesperson on your behalf? Oh, Grums. Katherine Baskin. Oh, the Helldivers community manager who exclaimed from the rafters that, well, if you didn't realize it, Helldivers is pretty woke. But why would she say that? Because of the people that worked on the game. Like we said before, oh dear Katherine Baskin, that's not what makes the game woke. But you go ahead and keep doing what you're doing, Katherine. Oh boy. Just the room temperature IQ just keeps going and going. Not only ban the bigots. Oh, that was talking about the discussion on trans flags and any flags, any sort of non-super Earth flags in Helldivers 2. Well, that discussion got banned because, well, they have rules. This is a fun quote she had. I don't like the terms casual and hardcore because they come with the implication that skill equals passion. Well, Katherine, sometimes skill... Well, no. I would say passion leads to one. Skill, I think they're pretty related. I do genuinely believe they're pretty related because if you have passion for a thing, then you're going to want to get better at the thing. So maybe, just maybe, skill and passion, maybe I don't equal, correlate, grow at the same speed for the same reasons. I don't like casual and hardcore. Well, you poor little child, those words aren't going anywhere. Katie Robinson, Compulsion Games Community Manager. How on earth? I hate gamers. Then what on earth are you doing in the industry? Why are you a community manager for a video game developer? If you hate gamers. She told Refinery, you're not going to tickle some people's fancy being outspoken or tweeting things like I do when I say white male gamers were a mistake. Someone giving you a position of community manager, that is where the mistake came from. Oh, we've talked about this before, but Hines' comments, that is the crux. That is the real point of this. Community managers are absolutely losing their mind. And for someone douchebag like this to come out and insult the customer, why is this happening? I am genuinely curious. Why do any of these individuals, whether they're community managers, developers, narrative developers, marketing team, you come out and denigrate, insult, and disregard the opinions of your customer? What do you think is going to happen? I know what I think is going to happen, or at least what I hope is going to happen. Shut your wallets, as I've said before numerous times. Shut your wallets and don't give these people your money. They do not like you. They're not interested in anything you have to say. So listen to them. Listen to everything they say and agree with them. You hate us? We'll take our money elsewhere. We'll find another Helldivers 2, a community, a developer who is actually interested in the escapism, interested in the players and what they want to do, and provide a fun gameplay loop, an interesting story, and that doesn't beat you over the head constantly with real-world ideological nonsense, political nonsense, just nonsense in general, over and over again. Make games escapism again. Can we get that back? But let me know what you think in the comments. Chris Hines added to the list of absolute room temperature IQ putzes. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those nifty little things that YouTube is begging to do, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.